AGK, the favorite name for humanist circles since 1940s. AGK is Avula Gopala Krishnamurti. He made the humanist movement into a golden age. He performed as an all-rounder. He was a close associate of Indian Roy, and he toured India, America, spread the humanist message all over. AGK took new angles, new interpretations. Thus, he attracted the people towards humanism. He stressed on human values and human dignity. He explained humanism from various angles in Telugu and English. AGK, Avula Gopala Krishnamurti, was born in a village called Mulpuru near Tenali in Guntur district, Andhra Pradesh, India. His mother tongue is Telugu, but he speaks English in a very sweet way. Since 1938, he emerged as great humanist student and later humanist leader. He studied graduation in Andhra Christian College, Guntur, where the famous communist leader Makineni Basavapallaya also studied. They were classmates and good friends. The Communist Party made a resolution that communists should not speak with a radical humanist. That was a secret resolution, and AGK came to know that. In Tenali, when AGK was walking on the Bose Road, Makineni Basavapallaya, along with his friends, coming from the opposite side. So, AGK stopped him and talked deliberately for 5 minutes. The followers of Basavapallaya were curious how Basavapallaya can talk when there was a resolution that communists should not talk with radicals. Deliberately, AGK broke that promise and spoke many things to Basavapallaya. That is AGK. AGK studied in Lucknow law course when he was studying, Subhash Chandra Bose was defeated as president of Congress party. The candidate of Gandhiji defeated him. So, Bose came to Lucknow, but nobody received him because he was a defeated person. Yet, our Gopal Krishnamurti and some of the Andhra radical humanists in Lucknow went to the station, received him, brought him to the hostel, gave him light refreshments, made him easy, and encouraged him. Then started the career of Avula Gopal Krishnamurti. He wanted the great Telugu writer Chalam and another iconoclastic writer Tripurane Ramaswamy to meet Hanuman Roy at Tenali. He arranged the meetings in Kaviraj Ashram, Hanuman Roy, and they talked with Kaviraju Tripurane Ramaswamy. Similarly, Chalam also met as arranged by Gopi Chand and AGK. Hanuman Roy was not satisfied with his conversations with Chalam. Chalam could not follow the English that was difficult. But Tripurane Ramaswamy was happy and satisfied. They want to continue the conversations. Unfortunately, within a year, Tripurane Ramaswamy suffered typhoid and died. So, they could not meet and that great project failed. 1940 onwards, AGK started small journals from Tenali and edited them, encouraged people to write and tried to popularize the radical humanist ideology through his powerful writings. He encouraged small papers. Whenever a nook and corner paper interests him for articles, immediately AGK responded and contributed articles. Thus, one will find several articles of AGK in small papers published on nooks and corners of Andhra Pradesh, because he said it is our duty to encourage small papers. One has to do research to get all those articles of AGK and publish in book forms. AGK was known and famous for his performing marriages in a secular, humanistic way. He hit century in doing that. In 1940s, he started with an intercommunity marriage that was between Kamma community and Dalit community. Then people were not prepared to receive such humanistic way. The crusade AGK for almost a month in train traveling also. Yet AGK never hesitated, continued the marriages. He hit a century in performing inter-caste, inter-community weddings. AGK welcomed small artists, writers, poets, and his house is a meeting place every day for all these people. They come and sit, chit-chat, learn, and know many things from AGK. Joshua, Gurram Mallaya, Gol Jeshaya, Sanjay Dev, and so many others visit AGK. AGK's house was such a welcome place in Tenali for all poets, artists, writers, and galleries. Now, one incident which brought the attention of the Telugu people was, and the Chief Minister of Andhra Pradesh is Sanjay Vaira, a Dalit Chief Minister, a good speaker, and well known to all, was invited by the Harijan hostel girls in Vijayawada. Chief Minister Sanjay Vaira accepted and visited the hostel. It was in Vijayawada. He came and saw that the hostel was built on the top of a hillock. Then he said, "Oh, you get on the hillock? I'm sorry, I cannot climb that hillock." He went back. Poor girls were terribly disappointed. They were waiting with garlands, waiting to receive him, and waiting to tell their difficulties to the Chief Minister. But suddenly, Sanjay Vaira went back without visiting. This news was delivered to Avula Gopal Krishnamurthy by the correspondent of Andhra Patrika. Then Gopal Krishnamurthy commented, "A person who could crawl to the post of chief ministership, can't he climb a few steps to meet the cool, downtrodden Harijan girls?" And all the way he came to Vijayawada and then went back with shame. That news was flashed in headlines and it drew the attention of the Chief Minister. Sanjay Vaira immediately went to the hostel, met the girls, encouraged them, gave them help, and then wrote to all Gopal Krishnamurthy saying, "I'm sorry about the incident. I was impressed by your Krishnism. I immediately went and met them. Thank you for bringing my attention to such things." Then there was very untoward things done by Chief Minister Sharma, people at the higher places. AGK never hesitated to criticize them. One such thing was Sanjay Reddy, the Chief Minister, was given doctorate award from University of Tirupati, Venkateswara University. They conferred that degree without the consent of university, and in the university, Vidyaraj Kumar was Senate member. He filed a suit against the conferring the degree without the consent of the Senate because he was a Senate member. And no advocate came forward to take up the case against Sanjay Reddy. Then all the Gopal team took up the case, argued in Nellore, and the judge, after 1 year, transferred it to Tirupati, saying that it is not my jurisdiction. Thus, the case was postponed, but until the case was decided, the Chief Secretary gave circular that doctors should not be used in the name of Sanjay Reddy. So such was the powerful approach of AGK. AGK gave several speeches in colleges, schools, and public. Some of the speeches he delivered in AG College in Guntur were prominently published in Andhra Patrika. For example, Sahityanlo Auchityam. That was one speech he delivered which was published and attracted the attention of the literary people. Under that title, all his articles were compiled and published by Telugu Vidyarthi. Similarly, on humanism, Gopal Krishnamurthy translated the MNI's manifesto and then published. It was simple and attractive. The expression of Gopal Krishnamurthy, both in English and Telugu, are very, very attractive. Then he performed 100 marriages, 100. All the marriages were intercaste, interreligious, inter-community. And each speech is different from another speech. So, the performance of AGK was drawn attention by public. N. Roy came to Tenali several times. Each time he spent some time with AGK. AGK also went to the All India study camps in Dehradun. In one such study camp, around 1949, there was a topic about Korea. North Korea, South Korea was split at that time. And there was difference of opinion between Roy and AGK. The difference is so wide that they did not talk to each other for 2 days in the camp. There was a tension. In third day, reconciled them and made them talk again. So, AGK was very firm in his opinions and he never compromised on principles. All these things were observed by America. That was an unknown thing for public. that America is observing without any publicity how these things are going on. And in Tenali, AGK was performing his silver jubilee wedding anniversary. On the same day, he wanted to celebrate the wedding of his eldest daughter, Jayasri. On that day, the ceremony was conducted by Auna Samaswara, the Chief Justice of Andhra Pradesh High Court. When the function is on, things are going on, one person came from Madras in a khadi dress and silently took out the paper from his pocket and handed over to AGK. AGK opened it, saw the letter, and of course, he surprised himself and then gave the letter to others. It was read out to the public. The letter was invitation to AGK to come to America to see the places, observe things, and make it public. That is a pleasant surprise to everybody. Everyone was happy. And the papers highlighted the things. The newspapers published it happily. But one newspaper, Andhra Prabha, was jealous of this invitation. So they tried to invite letters from the readers and publish it against AGK, saying that we should not talk anything about Vivekananda or some such thing in America. But neither American government, nor Indian government, nor AGK cared for such campaigns. AGK visited America in 1963 because America recognized the contributions of AGK in humanist field and in other fields. He visited include almost 2.5 months very successfully. He delivered an excellent talk on humanism in Los Angeles radio, which was immediately broadcasted in America. Trying to obtain that talk so that it can be distributed to Indian public also. He met many prominent people in America. As soon as he landed, the press conference was held by Robert Kennedy, the president, and as a guest, AGK was invited and made him sit in the front seat of the press conference in the White House. That was the honor they gave to the humanist guest. He also addressed the agricultural meet where from Hungary, Frank Nagy, the friend of Acharya Ranga, was there. So they discussed the problems of peasants, and it was very impressive meeting. And Nagy said, very impressive because he represented Professor A.G. Ranga's views on behalf of the peasants. Then AGK visited the Native American places, the libraries, and primarily the schools. Along with him, he brought some books and got permission to enter the school classroom where he met the children and conversed with them with the things which are taught in India. D.V. Narasimha, Charam, and others wrote some books for children. He read out all those things, and children are very happy to know such things are happening in India too. And AGK visited some farmers' places in California, and he was taken to a place, Fresno, where he was made honorary chairman for a day and made the honor which is unique for Indian humanists. Then he visited libraries, studied the specialty of the libraries in places like Milwaukee. Then he visited New York, where he met the brother of Evan Roy. Evan Roy was murdered by some Chinese rowdies in Dehradun. So both of them remember that sad incident and shed tears in New York and the left. Another special thing is, in Los Angeles, AGK spent one whole day with Irving Stone, a famous novelist and writer. They both spent the whole day and also spent some time in the swimming pool where they discussed so many things. AGK was eager to meet Eric Fromm, the famous sociologist. Fromm invited him, but because of some Indian punctuality, AGK missed him, went late, could not meet Eric Fromm. It was very disappointing thing. But he wrote a letter regretting missing him. Like that, within 2 months, he made such a wonderful, successful tour in America, 1963, and very impressive meeting he held with so many dignitaries, educationists, and also met the native Indians. Normally, people don't visit them, but he made a special request and visited them, studied their problems. Like that, he completed his tour, returned, and he organized some public meetings in Tenali and other areas where he delivered these matters in the public, and very impressively, people were happy to know things which they were not hitherto known. Gopal Krishnamurti made his house a pilgrimage to humanists. All the humanists throughout India, especially in Andhra Pradesh, visited him regularly, sat with him, discussed. And Gopal Krishnamurti participated in several study camps. Those are the important things in the movement. Whenever Gopal Krishnamurti was present in the study camp, that was a real educative camp. Those camps were held in each one corners of Andhra Pradesh. Then he visited them, then educated them, and sat with them, dined with them, and made it very simple and homely. So these camps gave education to the people, and they carried the message to nooks and corners. Similarly, they published small newspapers, weeklies, fortnightlies, monthlies. And all those humanist papers, Gopal Krishnamurti edited, helped them, and wrote many articles. He also wrote articles in other papers, whether they agree with them or not, doesn't matter, but he contributed articles in a humanistic way. One such thing is Vahini, a paper run by Rangaji from Vijayawada, where Gopal Krishnamurti wrote regularly, weekly, not to Prapancham. There is the feature, not to Prapancham. There, he covered many things, educated people with his observations. That is yet to be collected and published. But with very impressive articles, he wrote almost for 3 to 4 years continuously, every week in Vahini from Vijayawada. Like that, many small papers, Rajahmundry, Nellore, Vijayawada, Urdu, Tenali, and other places, requested Gopal Krishnamurti, and instantly they got his articles. So all such articles are to be compiled, collected, and researched, obviously. That has to be done. But anyhow, the point is, 1940 to 1966, it was a golden year for humanists. Because all the humanists in India visited Tenali and spent some time with Gopal Krishnamurti. He also participated in study camps, met people as far as possible in Madras, Delhi, Calcutta, Bombay, Hyderabad. So then, Gopal Krishnamurti only once was made the chairman of local Tenali municipality. He was only 1 year in that post. In that 1 year, he made it a remarkable thing in the administration and also in policies. He helped even one of the ministers who helped him, who sought his help and gave them the moral municipal bill also. Gopal Krishnamurti was never in power politics. And he always critical of the corruption and bad things in politics. He never hesitated to criticize any politician, whether it is a high power or low power. When Humanist died in 1956, in the Illinois of Broadway, after that, 3 years after that, AGK was shocked and lost his spirit. But he tried to sustain his spirit, continue the humanist spirit, and encourage all the humanists. Then, the period of AGK was golden era for humanists in Andhra Pradesh, India, in the top league in the world, because he toured America also. But Gopal Krishnamurti's contribution to humanist thought is unique in the movement.